Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Elegant Life. My name is Erin Kurt and I am a spiritual teacher who assists spiritual women like you how to confidently live and manifest an exquisite life for yourself. So if that interests you, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can learn everything you need to know about how to live and manifest your exquisite life. We talk a lot about confidence here on this channel. And last week I did a video where I talked about a lot of things that feminine confidence is not. So if you haven't watched that video, I'll put a link up here somewhere. It is so key that you watch that video as well, because it gives you permission to stop doing and being who we have been raised to be. We have been raised in a patriarchal society, and that has only made us women feel less than, always needing to strive and prove and being burnt out and overwhelmed. Okay? So how's that working for us? Not really. That's why I am such a mission to not only teach you what feminine confidence really is, but to activate these energies within you and show you and lead you how to live that in your daily life, so that not only you can have the impact in the world you want to have, but also be able to manifest a life, enjoy this life tremendously. So, are you ready to learn exactly what feminine confidence is? All right, let's start with the first characteristic. So, a woman who has feminine confidence knows what she is and who she is. We talk a lot about what you are and who you are here on The Elegant Life. And what that really means is the what represents the spiritual. You are divine energy. That's what you are. Divine energy, source energy, God energy, universal energy, whatever you want to label it as, is the source that makes up everything in this universe. There is nothing in this universe that is not made up of that energy, you included. And you have to get to really know that. Now, the second part of that is the human part of you, okay? You have to know that that divine energy wanted to express itself and in a certain way. And that certain way is why you were created in the very unique way you were. There might be people similar to you, but not exactly. They won't have the same experiences. They won't have the same combination of talents and interests. And it's just amazing how unique we all are. And a woman knows that she needs to come into alignment and really discover and have a knowingness of what she is and who she is. Because then you can start having a reverence for this. You can stop trying to wish that you were somebody else, or that you had a different talent, or that you looked like this, or that you had that. And you can just start saying, okay, so let me get really specific about me. Who was I created as? What do I love? What do I like? What am I good at? What natural talents and personality traits do I have? What's my physical look like? What's my voice like? Get to know yourself so that you can have reverence for it. And once you have reverence for it, you immediately have self-worth. You know that you are valuable, and you definitely know that you are good enough. Yes, we always want to expand. Of course, that's a main attribute of this energy, divine energy. But just being created like you means you are good enough, valuable enough, and worthy enough. Okay? So that is the first attribute of what a woman who has feminine confidence knows and embodies. The second attribute of a woman who has feminine confidence is a woman who stays in her lane and does not need to or even worry herself or think about looking to the left or right. It's like the beautiful metaphor of the racehorse. The racehorse has blinders on. It's not trying to look to the left or the right to see what she's doing or he's doing, not what they have, what she doesn't have. It is, who was I created to be? Okay, my blinders are on, and my goal is to go straight and express outwardly who I was created to be. So now that the woman knows what she is and who she created to be, she stays in her lane, and her only goal, if you want to say it, is to express herself as fully as she can in her relationships, in her friendships, in her body, in her career, in her job, in terms of being maybe a mother or an auntie or a sister or just a woman in this world, just living your life, going to the grocery store. Fully express everything that you are. That is why you were created. And that is the only goal that a feminine woman with true confidence has. It's not to try and look like someone else and dress like someone else so that someone says, if you do that, then you're elegant, then you're chic. False confidence. No. So let's get to know who we are, stay in our own lane, and then we'll move to the third attribute. So a woman in her feminine confidence truly knows what she is. And she even knows it to the point of what makes her different than a man. This is the missing link. This is why I'm so committed to making this my mission, to teach women what you really are. What are the feminine energies? Because everything in this world is made up of source energy, but source energy has different attributes to it. And some are more what we label feminine. Some are what we call and label masculine energies. And everything in nature has both. But some are more of the feminine energy. We who are born as females have these characteristics, and yet my heart aches because all these feminine energies have been in the past pushed down, diminished, controlled, tried to be hidden, and really we have felt disempowered whenever we tried to be in our feminine energies. Now, the empowerment comes to you. You become confident when you know that these energies are valid. They are from divinity. And when you know they are from divinity and you were actually created with them, that means you are supposed to express them. That means they're wanted and needed in this world. That gives you empowerment to put your back a little straighter, to be assertive, not aggressive. Remember, that's from last week's video. To be assertive, to set boundaries, to only allow people to come into your environment if they have proved worthy enough to be in your presence. It is the empowerment that you get from being these energies. And so you don't focus on the masculine energies. Do. Achieve. Ladies, you will have the impact in the world that you want to have if you be these energies. I'll share with you a quick story just to tell you how impactful this is. My husband last week woke up one day and was feeling down about something. He was struggling with something internally. And he knows, as I have taught him very well, and he's experienced now, that when he moves, it helps him, it serves him. So he went down to the gym and started to move. When he came out of the gym, he looked to the left. And there is a cafe that we have. There's a lady that runs the cafe that cooks beautiful meals and serves us lovely in our community that we have here. And he saw her put the key in the door and then stop. And what she did, he could hear what she was saying, but she was praying. And she was basically making intentions for the day, how she wanted to be that day. What impact she wanted to have on all of the food and all of the people that she interacted with that day. My husband was so moved. He came up right away and just had tears in his eyes. He said, Erin, this woman truly came to life, came to her job with this beautiful intention, and this is what life's about. It touched me so deeply. And, this is what I'm telling women. Yes, we go out and we do things. Look, I sit here and I make a video, right? But what topic was I inspired to talk about? Feminine confidence. I do it because I was inspired. I sit here and I express the message that's coming forth. This is what I want you to know, ladies. You can have an impact in every area of your life exactly how you want to have by fully being these divine feminine energies. And I want to empower you with them, to give you them. Now, I won't go into what they all are here, but let me just list off some of them. Warmth, playfulness, gracefulness, sensual. And take that word in a very broad aspect. We're not just talking in the bedroom. Sensual. Think of all the senses, okay? Think of how you create a home. Do you bring the flowers in? Do you have beautiful aromatherapy? You create beauty in there, don't you? The senses. So you are a sensual energy. There's so much more, so much more. But I wanted to just give you a brief look into this. A woman who has feminine confidence embodies these and expresses them. And here is the final attribute of a woman who is in her feminine confidence. You will notice a woman who is in her feminine confidence when she is self-sourcing. She self-sources her belief in herself. She self-sources her worth. She self-sources her feeling of beauty, of confidence. She is not looking for anybody or anything to make her feel a certain way, to make her believe something about herself. She self-sources. She knows that all she has to do is close her eyes and go inward, and it's all in there for her to utilize. Now, what I'm talking about is these, first of all, knowing what you are, okay, going inside and knowing that you are this energy, connecting and aligning with that, but also self-sourcing means knowing what these divine feminine energies are within you and saying, wow, okay, I'm feeling a little bit like I want to have an impact in the speech I'm doing, but I'm feeling less than. Let me go grab hold of that feminine energy and let me activate it within myself right now so that I can be it, I can resonate it. Notice that came from within. She didn't need to go out and say, okay, if they pay me this much money, then I'll feel good. If I earn this much, if I have this kind of a house, if I am able to be this or do this or whatever it is, then I'll be. Oh, trust me, I tried that for a very long time and it never works. It never works. The only thing that made me ever feel truly self-confident, fully be able to go out there and be good enough to do this, was the fact that I truly knew what I was. So ladies, there is so much more that I could expand on here and that I actually do in a program called The Elegant Art of Feminine Confidence. If you want to learn more about it, you can definitely contact me. I can tell you about this program. I can see if it's a really good fit for you or not, if there might be something else that would serve you better. But truly, if you are a woman who desires to finally just feel amazing in your skin, feel amazing in who you are, and just have the freedom to finally express it without fear of being judged or without fear of not being good enough, without fear of fill in the blank, I really recommend you contact me, okay? I'll put a link in the description how you can contact me, but there are a variety of ways. I'm very active on my contact page on my website, on Instagram, Facebook, or even here underneath YouTube. There's so many ways that you can reach out to me. So please do, if you're interested in learning more about this and really becoming a feminine, confident woman. On that note, make it an elegant week, ladies, and I will see you next time.